Introducing the R47 Calculator. This is a community-based calculator developed by a bunch of enthusiastic, unpaid volunteers who put their time in for over 10 years to try to improve the world of calculators. They were frustrated by the fact that Hewlett-Packard quit making really nice scientific calculators, and they started building these things. Back in 2015, the original community-based calculator was this WP34S, originated by a couple of guys named Walter Bonin and Paul Dale. They put together this really advanced calculator, and it was built using an old HP 30B business calculator that you reflashed and put new software into and added all this great functionality. The thing is that you had to put stickers on the keys, and these stickers would wear out. You can see that they're starting to wear here on the keyboard. And the stickers are nice, and they do a good job of adding descriptions of what the buttons do, but there's a lot of wear and tear there. And so what happened was there was a new calculator that came out by a company named SwissMicros, and they invented this calculator called the DM42, and it's got soft key functions at the top and a shift key and a real nice big keyboard. And they thought, oh, why don't we take that calculator, reflash it, and turn it into something that can do a lot of the same capabilities that they had on the WP34S. And then that's how they invented this, which is called the C47. The C47 has one yellow function key here for shifting, and if you want to get to the blue levels, you got to push that shift key twice. And that's kind of nice, but that extra shift key pushing and stuff got to be a little tiresome. So they came up with this, which is now the R47. And it's really a nice calculator. It's got over 700 math functions. It's the world's most advanced RPN scientific calculator on the market. And it's being made directly by SwissMicros now. You can order this calculator just like it is. And it has all the great features in there. Now there's it's got... you can solve equations, system of equations, perform definite and indefinite integrals. You can handle matrix and vector calculations. You can work with complex numbers directly on the stack. It'll keep the real and imaginary components right there on the stack together as a single unit. It provides 34 digits of precision with exponents up to plus and minus 6144. And it's got 1,000 named variables. If you have there's lots of different data types you can put onto the stack. You can have a long integer or a real or a complex or a time or a date type variable. You can have string types. You can have real matrices and complex matrices. You can have short integers and configuration types of variables all on the stack at the same time. For instance, you can say 4i5, put that on the stack. That's a real, and then you can say 2 enter 3326 and raise that to, and that's a long integer, a very long integer, 1,000-digit integer. You can have that on the stack, and you can even show all the digits if you wanted to of that long calculation. There it is in tiny little font, all 1,000 digits of a real of a long integer. And you can, when you have all these different variables on a stack, you can do all these operations on them, and it keeps track of all that stuff for you, so you don't have to think about it. So there's and if you had your, this is in the X position of the stack now. If I had that number 4i5 in rectangular form as it is now, I could convert it into polar form, and it will show you it's a vector of 6.403 with an angle of 51 degrees. And those all those same things it's still in there, the same data that you had in there before. It's just in a different display format, so you can see it the way you want to see it. And when you handle all your arithmetic that way, it makes it real convenient for the user, the engineer type. This really is designed for engineers. This calculator is built specifically to be used by and appreciated by engineers, of which I am one. And so it has a really powerful processor. It uses an ARM Cortex M33 running at 160 megahertz. Now, if you have it plugged into the USB port the way I do now, it's running at the full 160 megahertz. If it runs on battery, it cuts the clock rate in half, so it saves battery time. And it's a truly amazing calculator. I'm proud to introduce this thing and hope people enjoy it, because I sure am. It's wonderful. Thank you.